Well, hello, my lovely little ducklings.
You gonna fuck around and drown.
You're probably wondering why I'm holding a translator and why I don't have it on my wall. Well, I finished my semester at college, so I am back home for the next 3 months. And because I am back home for the next 3 months, I have not put my wonderful trans flag up. My beautiful trans flag. So anyway, what are we talking about today? Today's video, as voted on by my Discord. Have I ever mentioned my Discord before? It's a very cool place that I think you viewer should join. They voted, so they chose the video. These are the 5 things I wish I knew before transitioning, because transitioning is a lot, and there's a lot of things that like you're not really told or that are very unique. And everybody experiences transitioning differently. So I'd like to share my experience and hope that it may help you in your journey, or you might be able to relate to it. The first one, how much clothes cost? I knew clothes cost a lot, but I didn't think how much it would cost to get a whole new wardrobe. Because before you transition, like when you get new clothes, you kind of just like slowly build up your like repertoire of clothes. But when you want to start wearing completely different clothes and you're literally trying to change from maybe more masculine or like androgynous clothing to just feminine clothing, you have to buy a whole new wardrobe, and it costs a lot of money. It's a lot of like work. Like I've spent hours just on like different websites finding like new clothes and stuff like that. It's like I kind of spent like $100+ on clothes the other day, and now I have no money. Yeah, your libido, your sex drive changes. So like almost every single like video I watched of other trans women or like other trans femme people, they were always like, yeah, my libido, my sex drive just plummeted. The opposite happened for me. I don't know if it's just I'm more comfortable in my body now or what, but like that shit went like, whoo. I went from like not doing anything or not getting excited about anything, thinking I was like asexual, to starting hormones and becoming really, really bisexual, like horny all the time. And it's a change that sometimes is good, but then on the other hand, sometimes I'm like, I just need someone to suck my titties. Why did I say it like that? Why did I say it like that? This one will only really happen if you go on hormones. No one, and I mean no one, ever told me about this. The way like you sweat and the way you like your body odor smells completely changes. I would sweat a lot through like my back, and now I like barely sweat on my back, but like my underarms and my legs now sweat like crazy. And also like down there, the only way I can explain the smell change is it smells like a clamshell, a taco, peach, and papaya. Not gonna say the word because I don't want to get demonetized, even though I don't have monetization on this channel. Maybe one day this video will be. When you're starting estrogen, like the doctors tell you, and I knew it would happen, but like the amount it happened was like, whoa, how your muscles change, like also like how much stuff you can lift up and like how strong you actually are. Before transitioning, I could pick up my dog fairly easy. My dog's like 30 pounds. I cannot pick up my dog anymore. And it's not necessarily a bad thing losing that muscle, but it is something that like, you're like, oh yeah, that's gonna happen, but you don't think it's gonna be that bad or that extreme, but it really can be. So just know that if you enjoy things like weightlifting or like other physical activities, like for me, I do a lot of skateboarding, and I lost a few skateboarding tricks because like I don't have as much muscle as I used to. I know that it's gonna happen, and it's probably gonna be like way stronger than you expected. But also, I don't know, I could be speaking different because I am on like a higher dose of estrogen. So it's different for everyone. Keep that in mind. And the last one, I feel like I've kind of talked about negatives, positives, kind of just been all over the place. So I'm gonna end this last one out with a positive. Like, my experience is not going to be your experience. But for me, I feel like most people that I've come out to or talked to have been pretty accepting. I feel like there are some people who it's taken them some time to get around. My parents. I feel like most people, when you come out to them as trans, just don't really care. They're like, okay. And the only places I've really like had like negative feedback or people be super mean because I'm trans is the internet. And that's, I think, just because like the amount of people that can see my content on the internet. Like, anyone can watch my content on the internet. But it's like, if I meet you in real life and you're transphobic to me, I'm not gonna talk to you again because you're a bitch. And how the world treats trans people, you think a lot of people aren't gonna be accepting, and that's really not the case. I feel like most people are accepting. It's just a small minority of people that aren't accepting that are the ones you hear about in the media and stuff like that are really harsh and mean. But I feel like most people are accepting. Like, all my coworkers caught on pretty quick. If you're afraid that people aren't going to accept you, and that's one of the reasons you're afraid to come out, because that was one of the reasons why I was afraid to come out, just know that most people probably will be accepting. And if they're not, most of the time you can cut those people out of your life, unless they're like really, really close friends or family. And even then, you can still limit the amount you see them, and even though that can hurt, do what's best for you. I hope this video helped some of you, maybe relate, maybe like help you with like, oh, I didn't know that about transitioning. So maybe I'll make more videos like these. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and also my Discord is down in the description. It's a very fun, very cool, very awesome place. Thank you.